Hello, welcome here. I am going to be doing a live about a fellow online business owner. Her name is Kaity. She is also from Manitoba. I met her actually through my sister. She did nursing school with my sister, and I went out there to meet her. I met her like probably 7 years ago, I think, and then didn't see her face to face till like last week. But she is such a humble and kind person that you just really jive with right away. She is so genuine, and you will 100% feel that through the screen. Just waiting for her to pop on here and then we can get started. I have some questions to ask her that we'll just kind of get to know a little bit about her, and then how her online business works. She does digital marketing with me. Hey, Becky. Yeah, she does digital marketing with me. She started about a year before I did. She's doing so well. Her confidence, even just since I've known her, has been just amazing. She is such a team player. She's just really like ready to help you whenever possible. That is a moderator, maybe. See if that works. See if we can get her on here too. Oh, maybe at the bottom. Just stay with me while I think that will work. Yay!
Hi.
Did
Oh my
it.
gosh, I was having technical difficulties, so here I
I
am.
I added you as a moderator at first, so I don't know what that is, but
I also don't know
you're
what that
here.
is, but I got an invite from you to join, so that
Okay,
works out good. Yeah.
perfect. So as I said, this is Kaity. She is a digital marketer with me. She joined the business about a year ago, and she's also from Manitoba. So we'll get right into it because last time I did a live with Taylor, it was very long. So we will try and be better. My banana bread's ready. Katie, if you want to tell a brief introduction about yourself and what led you to starting your journey here.
So hi, I'm Katie. I'm a mom from Manitoba. I started my journey because I was working tons and tons and tons of overtime in the ER as a nurse, and I just felt like I was missing out on so much. And then the days I was home, I just did not feel like the best version of myself, like the best mom. So I was looking for something else, and then I actually found this through my old nursing school friend Taylor, who is your sister. So
Mhm.
that's kind
Kind
of
of
how
mentioned
I
that before
started.
you got on here that I met you through Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So I guess we've known each other for what, like
I was
probably
saying
almost the same length of time as me
that
and
I met
Taylor.
you like probably like 7 years ago, and then I don't think I saw you in person again till like last week.
Yeah, I think so. That
I'm
sounds
pretty
right.
sure that's how it went.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, okay. Not the best version of yourself, like patience wise, or like
Yeah.
financial stress was
So
making
burnt
you
out. So
burnt
burnt
out.
out, like no patience for my little guy. Like at the time
Mhm.
I just had him and he was, I think, 18 months old when I started. So yeah, it was just rough. Like it was just I
Yeah.
wasn't the mom that I wanted to be, you know?
Yeah, and which was like stemming from just being tired from working
So
so
burnt
much,
out. Yeah.
not the like lack of connection with your kid or anything like that.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
What does a typical day look like for you as an online business owner?
It depends on the day, and also depends if my he's turning 4 this year is at grandma's or not. The days he's home with me, it looks like squeezing this into my day, like just working from my phone mainly. Squeezing it in just when I have time here and there. Like if he's having a snack or watching a show, I'll quickly do stuff on my phone, or he doesn't nap anymore either. So sometimes in the evenings when he's sleeping, I'll work on it. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like on those days. And then the days he goes to his grandma's, which is once a week, I have more time to spend on it. So those are Thursdays, and I typically I'm quite productive on Thursdays. Hey, we collaborate on lots of stuff, and
I guess
those
I've
are
never
always the
really
days
noticed that, but
I'm always
probably.
sending so many messages on Thursdays, but that's
I'll
why.
pay attention to that now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you're a huge fan of like Canva. You are a queen at it. And yeah, like you can do batch creation kind of thing.
hmm
And yeah, it's just a lot of stuff you can schedule ahead in advance. So I'm imagining that's kind of what you do on Thursdays.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Thursdays, yeah, I like film B-roll or yeah, batch create content or just schedule posts for the week in advance. Today, actually, my husband is off today because it's Good Friday, so they were at our family's farm for a couple hours just doing boy stuff. Oh, I did the thumbs up. Taylor always does that by
Yeah,
accident.
she does.
Um, and so I did a bunch, I scheduled my post for the rest of this weekend because it's busy with family stuff. So I was like, I'll just schedule it and then I don't have to think about it and then can just kind of
Yeah.
get back to messages when people ask me questions or whatever throughout the days.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Perfect example of scheduling for your busy, busy weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was the biggest challenge when starting your online business?
Well, I feel like there's a few. I think making time for it was a big thing. I'm a huge reader. I love reality TV. So I think shifting my mindset to like I want to work on this to make it work for me. It took
Yeah.
me a lot longer than it could have, and so that set me back timeline wise, but now I'm making up for it. So I think
Yeah.
just like setting aside a certain time, like on Thursday mornings, I catch up on my reality TV and also do work on my phone at the same time. So I still
Mhm.
get to do both, but cutting back on the things that I like to do that way to make this my priority was
Yeah.
a bit of a challenge. Yeah.
I've kind of said like I work on mine mostly when my work shifts are super slow, which
hmm
typically would have been when I was reading. Loved it. Cruised through books. I was reading like 3 to 5 days. Like I was crushing it. And although that is definitely helping your brain, it's not helping you in your situation. And that's
Yeah.
where I had to be like, I have to be okay with switching up the time. And now I read before bed. So like it's just like changing the like yeah, like moderation. Like I just
Yeah.
do reading kind of at a certain time, not all the time. Um and then two, what was I gonna say? Oh, as you start to work your business, it gets a lot easier. You get faster. You get like you figure out tips and tricks, and then after a couple of years or whatever months, even if that's how quick you can move along, you become more like just efficient and can have more time for reading and the
Yes.
things you learn because you dedicated that time to being
Yeah.
consistent with your business. So
Yeah.
it does come
Yeah, we're
back.
making sacrifices for how many books we read now so that our future
Yes.
selves have a lot more time to read.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Was there a light bulb moment when you knew that this business model was the right fit for you?
Yeah, like honestly, it just like the fact I just so when I was looking for other things I could do, I think on mat leave I was doing like $1 or less, like cents, 50 cents a survey. Taylor
Taylor
and I
got
were
you on
doing, yeah,
that? Oh,
yeah.
of course
We
she
were
did.
so desperate. We were so desperate to make money on
Yeah.
mat leave. I like absolutely did not want to be bugging family and friends because you like go to those parties for whatever it is, and you want to support them so badly, and you feel like pressured to buy something, even if you don't need it. And I just
Yeah.
absolutely did not want to do that. I didn't want to bug family or friends. I'm not salesy. I did not want to sell stuff. So I love that about this. And also, I didn't want to like keep stuff in my house, like hold inventory and then have to sell it. Like that just, and like dropping off products. Like my mother-in-law sells Avon, which she loves doing, and it's great for her now that she's retired. But like
Yeah.
for me, if I was to do something like that and was dropping stuff off all around the city to clients, like that just is a no for me.
Yeah.
So I think seeing those things that I didn't have to do those things, that was huge. And that was like a main reason why I jumped in.
And yeah, like you said, if that's great for someone else, great. And same thing with this. If we have this like free 30-day trial, or not free, a 30-day trial for the refund for that exact reason to find out if this is a good fit for you without actually starting. Like there's
hmm
such a good incentive there that not a lot of places or like online opportunities have.
hmm Yeah,
So
totally.
yeah, that's something to think about too, is like comparing to other things, this is so different. and the way you can get started is so different. So it's
Yes.
take advantage of it.
I know, like,
How
well, I was gonna say, some people come into this being like, I'm for sure gonna refund. And
mhm.
that was not me. I was like, you know
Oh,
what? Like Taylor's seeing success or gonna see success with it. Like
yeah.
other people are seeing success. Like I want to jump in now. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it ever crossed my mind to refund. I was just
It
like, yep, like I'm
definitely,
ready. Let's go.
yeah. Once you actually do the deep dive where you
Yeah.
pay the 149 and see all of the like commissions, the company partnerships, all of the like success, it's really hard to turn it down because it
Yeah.
is like
You can't unsee
such an
that.
opportunity. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
can't like another girl in our community just said she refunded and then she thought about it nonstop for like 8 to 9 months
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
like, what if?
Yeah.
And life's too short to have what ifs, so
Yeah.
might
100%.
as well try it. Yeah.
hmm
How long did it take before you started seeing results?
Within a couple months, and like the paychecks start smaller. Like I think my first paycheck that I got from it was about $500, and then they've just consistently built up over time.
Mhm.
The last 6 months, I've really been grinding and really been putting the work in. So I'm getting
Yeah.
those four-figure paydays now, which is
Yeah.
great. So nice to
Like I
have for
said
mat leave.
earlier, that like it starts off challenging and then you get
Yeah.
your groove, and that's when
hmm
those 4-figure paydays come because
hmm
yeah, once you get your groove, it's just like, huh, I'm see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like
Yes.
this is so awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Um, And then like to add on to that, it definitely depends who you are. If you want to even talk to your family and friends,
hmm
for us, we did not want to do that. And so
No.
we chose the fact that it was going to take a little bit longer. Other
hmm
people in our community did the opposite. And yes, they saw success sooner. But the great part about this is that you don't have to. Like, you have
hmm
that option for those people that are like anxious and shy and just like not salesy. It's just such a good opportunity because
hmm
there is ways to make money online. Like, it's
Yeah.
just, yeah. You think it's
You
too
have
good
to
to
be
be true,
open to
and
it.
it's not. Like, it
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
Um, what marketing strategies or platforms have made the biggest impact on your growth?
Ah, Instagram. I just love.
WSC.
Yeah.
Hey, Canva.
Um, yeah, Canva too. Yeah, I love Canva. It's so fun. Like it's just so
It's so
satisfying
fun.
working in there and like
Yeah.
making stuff in there and all the colors. I don't know. It's just I love it. It's so
Creativity just
satisfying
like
to me.
booms in there. Like,
And I'm like
and
not a
even if you're
creative
not,
person. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, even if you're not, there's so many
Yeah.
templates to start. And
Yes.
that's what I need. I'm like, just give me a starting point and then I can like give
hmm
you ideas and stuff from there. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
off of
for
that
sure.
is not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Um,
I feel like because you can either do free or paid advertising, which is nice that Instagram has both. Like basically Reels are your free advertising and then you can also run paid ads. But I feel like I live on Instagram and so the people that are attracted to me like for business are also on Instagram, you know? That's where I spend a
mhm.
lot of my time.
Yeah, and that's like the beauty of it is there's so many different platforms that you can choose from. Whatever you're most comfortable with is how you can get started, and then you can grow from there if you want to. You don't have to.
Exactly.
Um, but yeah, I would say Instagram's probably my number one, and then Facebook is my number two. And then I have not broadened my horizons past that, but I do plan to. But we are just using Instagram for the most part and Facebook and seeing
Yeah.
success. So like you don't
Yeah.
have to know YouTube or like LinkedIn or whatever. There's
hmm
so many other ones that you can choose from, and whatever you're comfortable with, that's what you can get started with. So like
Yeah.
you're already comfortable on Instagram. So,
hmm
there's not too much like pushing out of your comfort zone other than saying yes in the beginning.
hmm Exactly.
Um, how do you stand out in such a saturated digital space?
I think because it's attraction marketing, like you're just kind of drawing people in that are similar to you. And I think
Hmm.
seeing things that people can relate to, like having I keep calling him a toddler, but I guess he's a preschooler now, but having, a busy preschooler and a baby and people just see that like real life stuff and they can relate to that as opposed to, I don't know, like whatever, like if someone else is flaunting, like they went on a trip or whatever,
Yeah.
that's just like not us. Like we're homes, like we have a hobby farm and we have chickens and we don't go on trips because it's hard to leave our place. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, just seeing like real life stuff. Like when I posted about that we paid off our line of credit and our credit card and like don't remember the last time it was fully at zero. So
Yeah.
like those kind of results I think make you more real like to other
Yeah.
people, you know?
Yeah, this business is global, so it really is anywhere in the world. You can connect with anywhere in the world. There's also, I think it's like, is it 8 million people or 8 billion maybe?
8 billion for
I don't
sure.
know. Yeah, there's so many people in this world, and there's always new ones every day. So, like, you
Yeah.
can connect with truly anyone, anywhere, anytime, because
Hmm.
this business isn't online. There's not a like 9 to 5 to it. You can connect
Hmm.
at any time. You can schedule your responses if someone so that they can get their information right away while you're sleeping. Like, there can be stuff happening while you're sleeping too.
Hmm.
That's someone else's daytime somewhere else. So that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. And then two, like you said, attraction marketing. So like everyone is like a snowflake, and there is just so many other people in this world that like you may not connect with one person, but you will connect with another. And like we're not trying to connect with people that are not similar to us. We are trying to like we're trying to connect with moms that have toddlers that are nurses.
Hmm.
That's the cool part about doing an advertisement is that you can be like, I want people who are already like me, already looking for online like opportunities.
Hmm.
The cool thing is that like our ads don't get shown to people who aren't interested. Like it's
Yeah,
people that
exactly.
are
And that's like the
already
cold
looking.
messaging. Like we're not cold
Mhm.
messaging. We're not just like
No.
messaging random people. It's people who are looking for this and they
Yeah.
find us because of that.
And they reach out because of that. It's
Hmm.
not us being like, "Hey, are you
Hmm.
interested?"
Yeah.
It's quite the opposite, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Very
Love that.
unlike other things.
Yeah, for sure.
What habits or systems have helped you stay consistent online?
Mm, I just am at a baseline very type A,
Mhm.
and a lot of the time I just hold everything in my brain, like to-do lists and stuff. But I think now that I'm a mom and I have two kids, like I have to write things down. So I just have
Yeah,
like notes on notes in my phone of
me
to-do lists
too.
and things to do. My calendar. I think just being intentional about setting time aside every day to work on it and to make
Yeah.
sure, you're answering people's messages and things like that. And um, the other thing is our community does team Zooms, which is really nice. Those just help so much with your mindset and just making you feel very connected and supported by other people. So I think that also helps me stay consistent is going to those two.
Yeah. I was saying that like the mindset portion of it truly comes. I would say I struggled with mindset of it wasn't even consistency. It was like this is going to work.
Hmm.
I like saw Taylor having success. So for me, as someone who knew someone doing it, it was definitely easier. I can imagine coming into this not knowing someone that it would be harder, but like these masterminds that we're talking about are so powerful, and like you just walk away being like they're no different than me, they're not doing anything different than me, like it will happen. And it took a while, I will say, for that mindset to switch, and now even like my sister will call me out being like, look at you go, like I can feel it coming through you, which is definitely not how it used to be. So it grows and you don't even know what's happening and it grows.
Yeah,
So
and then
that's
all of a
pretty
sudden
cool.
it just happened and you're so excited about it and it's just, yeah,
Yeah.
you just love it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's nothing like I would have ever expected. Nothing that I would have ever like if you would have asked me 10 years ago if I was doing this, I would have probably said like 5 grand, hell no. Like you don't know what you're capable of till you try, and you don't know what it is till you try.
Hmm.
Um and now I will be making that 5 grand to give back to all those that I said no to.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Do you work independently or have a tech community supporting you? We kind of talked a little bit about it, but you can say a little bit more if you want to.
Yeah, I think the community part of this, like I started for the money because I wanted to earn money, but a big part of me is like stayed with it and stuck with it because of the community, because it is so amazing. And it's just such so much support and guidance and mentorship and coaching. Like I don't know how I would have done this. It wouldn't be possible, this whole system, without the community, and the community is just amazing. So,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think if we would have like the girls that we came in with are two sisters from Alberta, and their energy is so like girl power, or like
Yes.
there are
Like
guys that
women
do this as
supporting
well.
women. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
There's,
they're just so like rooting for you, and
yes.
that trails through their whole um
Their
community
whole
that they've
community. Yeah.
built.
Yeah.
Like it's just all you can relate. Like there's no other option really than to like fall in love with the rooting for each other like
Yeah.
mindset.
Hmm.
So I think that is a lot to those two girls. Um, they just are such incredible women.
Yeah. For sure.
How important is mentorship and collaboration in this business?
I think we touched on that already.
Yeah. Kate, how do you balance business with your personal life, especially with the flexibility that comes with working online? Um,
Um, I think like we kind of talked about this a bit, how it like fits into our days and things like that, but it kind of just fits seamlessly. Like
yeah.
it didn't feel like it was taking away from time with my family because it's like I could spend 5 minutes on it, like for example, while I'm in the bathroom. Like, you know what I mean? If
Yes.
you're on your, we all know we're on our phones in the bathroom. So it's like
Yeah.
spend the 5 minutes in the bathroom working on your business,
Yeah. The
kill
other
two
day
birds with one stone, and you're
I
good. And it
was
just,
in the car wash line, and it's like you're
yeah.
stuck there. Like and so I worked on it then. Or like even while like your breakfast, like my eggs are cooking, I'm like doing something. Like there's so many minutes in the day that if you add them all up, you
Yeah.
actually don't realize how much you're just like do like
Or just like scrolling aimlessly on your phone.
yeah.
Like take your screen time, track your screen time, and turn that into
Oh,
working that on your
that is a
business,
really good call actually.
right?
To
Yeah,
challenge people to
because,
track their screen time and then
right?
know how much that could be going into making money.
Because
And how
I
much you
know,
actually need to be
yeah.
making money is not a lot.
Well, and like we say, like 1 to 3 hours a day, right? That
Mhm.
like you could work on this and like to get through it and see success. But I feel like if I looked back at my screen time before I did this, it would be way more than that, like
Yeah.
easily double that. So it's like
Yeah.
you say you don't have time, but you do. You're just not making the time.
Totally. Prioritizing it in like a better way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has your business impacted your lifestyle or future goals in any surprising ways?
I mean, like I came here looking for like a couple extra $100